Hi, it's Chef Cyndi with Fresh and Easy. Hanukkah is just around the corner and I'm going to show you a twist on a traditional dish, which are latkes. We're going to do latkes, eggs, Benedict. Now for the latkes, we're going to use some potatoes, some finely diced onion, some eggs as a binder, a little bit of flour, salt and pepper to taste. We're going to sandwich it with some smoked salmon and we'll top it off with our yummy lemon dill sauce. Now let's get cooking. Now here are all of our ingredients for our latkes. I'm going to finish grating our potato. Now you can make it a lot quicker if you have a food processor. I love latkes because it's a great way to bring in all of the family. You know, my toddler loves putting these things together. You just don't want to get them to grate the potatoes. But other than that, I mean, it's a great way to get everyone, the whole family involved. My potatoes are done. Now potatoes have a lot of moisture in them and you don't want that in the latkes. So what we're going to do is that we're going to get a cheesecloth, which is here. We're going to put it on a colander and this is how we're going to remove as much moisture out of the potato. We're going to take out as much moisture as possible by wringing it all out. Look at how much water these things have. Great way to do this. Get your aggression out. Okay, one more bowl, I promise. And look at the difference on these potatoes. A lot drier and a lot easier to mix your other ingredients. We've got some onions. Again, no science here, you know, it's just really how you want, how much flavor and how much onions you want. A little bit of egg for a binder. And if you notice, I'm kind of reserving a little bit because I don't know how much moisture is actually in here. A little bit of flour, some pepper, and some salt. Now I like to use my hands just because your hands are your best tool for mixing and to kind of get a feel for how this mixture is. And it feels a little dry to me. So that's where I'm going to add the rest of my egg. Now we're ready to go onto the stovetop and cook up these latkes. Here we have a skillet that's got some oil that's heating up and we're going to put some of this potato mixture on it. You want to do maybe 2 to 3 inches in diameter. And you hear that sizzle? That's going to give you a nice crust, some nice browning. And like I said, the size, you want to just make sure that you're going to fit a poached egg on top. I like mine fairly thin, so I like to use just a little bit and kind of spread it around. And we're going to cook these for about 2, maybe 3 minutes on each side, get the color going and get the inside cooked. We're going to let these sit and then we'll go on to our poached eggs. We have a pot of simmering water here. We don't want it to boil, we just want it to simmer. And you know it's there because you have all these little bubbles that are forming and you want your water to be at least 165 and we are there. Our vinegar goes in. Our vinegar will help the proteins in the egg coagulate. And we want a little bit of salt to add a little bit of flavor. And then we want to get this whirling action going, and it's a very gentle whirl. And then in goes our egg, and see the magic happen. There it is. As you can see, it's starting to form. There's going to be a little bit of egg whites that are going to come up, and that's quite all right. You're going to disregard those. Keep on helping this set, and then you just let it set. It'll probably take about a couple minutes. And you know it's there when the egg whites start to cook, but your egg yolk is still tender. And it's going to start floating up to the top. So we'll come back in a couple of minutes, see what it looks like. Now as you can see, our egg is floating up. We want to remove this excess egg white. We're going to discard that. Then we're going to gently take out our egg. Let's see what it looks like. Here we go. Don't want it to break on us, so here we go. And gently roll it over. You see it's soft in the center, but it's still set. Gently roll it over. And there we have our perfectly poached egg. Now let's finish assembling our eggs Benedict. To build our Benedict, we're going to start off by putting 2 latkes that I've just taken off the skillet. Add a sliver of this lovely smoked salmon. It's a little delicate, but that's always nice to see. You can put as much or as little as you want. I'm actually gonna use one of each. And then we'll very gently place our poached eggs. Here we go. Let's see we don't break them. And there's one. Here goes another. Woo! Made it on there. Couple more things. Our lemon dill sauce, some nice tang to it and really creamy. And then last but not least, we're going to top it off with some chives. And here we have some eggs Benedict latkes. Enjoy.